Hi, and welcome to my tutorial on how to play the chords to Cut the Cake by the Average White Band on electric guitar.
Cut the cake.
I became very excited when my students decided to learn some Average White Band tunes because they bring back some great memories. I was in a horn band back in the 70s called Clayton Jeter and the Upsetters, and we covered nearly all of AWB's tunes. The guitar is tuned standard E-A-D-G-B-E, and the key of the song is D major. We'll start with the intro, which is a chord riff that goes something like this. The first chord we played was a D7, and we're using just 3 strings to play that. We're sliding into that D7 from fret 12 to fret 13, and we're holding down the G string at fret 14, the B string at fret 13, and the E string at fret 14. Then we'll strike a G chord here at fret 12. For the G chord, we're holding down the D string, the G string, and the B string. Just playing those 3 strings. Then we'll go to a D7 inversion here at fret 10. We're barring fret 10, and we're going to hammer on to the G string like this. For this D7 inversion, we're holding down the D string and B string here at fret 10 and hammering on to fret 11 on the G string. Strike it and then hammer on like that. So this is what we've got so far. Then we're going to go to a chord like this. For that chord, we're holding down the D string at fret 10, the G string at fret 9, and the B string at fret 10. We're going to use the thumb, if possible, to play the low E string at fret 10 to proceed the chord like this. If you can't get that thumb up there, use the middle finger, play that note, and then reach down and play the chord like this. Now I like doing this. That's what we used to do back in the 70s. So here's the whole thing. We're going to go back up and do that again. And then we're going to come down to a C add 9 like this. For that C add 9, we're holding down the D string at fret 10, the G string at fret 9, the B string at fret 8, and the high E string at fret 10. We're going to strum that C add 9 chord like this. So that was down, up. We did this muted strum that was up, down. So down, up, like that. Then we'll go back and repeat the first progression of chords. And we'll end with this. So we took the 6th chord, hit it, slid up a whole step, and then back. So here's the entire thing again. After that, we're going to go to a break where we're going to play a B minor 7 flat 5 like this, and then go down to an E minor 7 flat 5. So that's going to be, and then we'll go into the song. We're making that B minor 7 flat 5 chord by holding down the D string at fret 9. We're going to bar with the middle finger the G, B, and high E string at fret 10. And those are the notes we're looking for. We'll do that same thing down at fret 2 for our E minor 7 flat 5. So again, that was, and then we're into our tune. So to get started with the song, we'll play the groove and verses this way. So what we did is we went up to our first D7, slid up to it, hammer on to our second D7, go back up to the first D7, hammer on, and then our D6, and we'll repeat that. Once the verse starts, we'll play that progression 4 times. Then we'll go to a key change where we'll move down by a whole step and play it in the key of C. Using the same shapes, we'll move down to a C7 here at fret 11. We'll play the C7 inversion here at fret 8. Then we'll play a 6 like this. So we've got this. That's the progression we'll use for this part, and we'll play through that 4 times. Next, we'll need to learn to play a G ninth. We're holding down the A string at fret 10, the D string at fret 9, the G string at fret 10, and the B string at fret 10. We'll slide into that chord from 1 fret ahead of it, like this, and then lay down on a B minor 7 flat 5 and strum it like this. So it's, then we'll move down to our E minor 7 flat 5, so here's the entire progression. We'll do that 3 times. And down here it was just a down, up, down, up. Then we'll go to our break and we'll play B minor 7 flat 5 down to E minor 7 flat 5. So it's, back into our groove. Now we'll play most of the song the same way until we get to the ending, and we'll play our break 3 times. And then we'll go up to an A ninth at fret 11. And then we'll end it with a 6, striking it 3 times. So here's the entire thing. Well, all right. That's how I play the chords to Cut the Cake by the Average White Band on electric guitar. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.